my stream is all good. I guess we're just running with 7, which is cringe and sad. I just don't want someone to come in like 2 seconds after I started and be like, oh my god, you didn't let me check in. But I need to assign stream matches soon, and I can't do that without locking in the bracket. Next, 5. Wait, I'm gonna move myself down a little bit. I might also make myself Yi. Wait. Yeah. Let's fucking go. I'll just put Mac and Jess's Carl at the bottom of the top 8 graphic. I think that's fire. Dude, it's just, I have trauma, bro. I have trauma. Also, let me check if the bracket command is working, actually. Yep. Everything's perfect, which sucks. Because that means I can't stall. What bracket is today? There was some event today, right? Whatever. This is the legendary Blazu stream everyone's been waiting for. Let's go. I'm still waiting for one more check-in for 8. Oh my god, I forgot how miserable this was. Okay, chat, how do we feel about 9 Avatar? I know she's very small, but that's just because the Gi one is like insanely big. This is 9 avatar. Mid ban term. I also have this Celica one, which I think is pretty fire. I might go with this. I have a platinum one. I have Birdly, of course, because this is my Discord avatar. And I have Kokonoe. I'm stalling because I told Xander to join, and then Xander just ignored me. Fuck this guy, bro. Fuck this guy. What the hell? Why am I Birdly? Because he's just like me. Alright, we're just gonna do 7 people, and we're gonna make the last one Mac and Chess on Thug Grand Finals. Jed's gonna start round 2, just because he's the only player here that I fought recently. Let's go. Now I assign stream matches. I forgot how annoying this was. Chat, I forgot being a TO is like not fun at all. On stream. Live stream URL. I mean, this is gonna be a pretty quick bracket, so... I mean, I already closed entrance. If you wanted to join so I'd have 8, that would have been really nice of you to say about 2 minutes ago. I mean, I didn't want to. Thanks for the clarification. Okay. Set station and time on stream. And then from here everything is on stream. On stream. On stream. On stream. On stream. I love it when people don't check Indeed. It's like my favorite thing about TOing. It's so cool. Alright. You guys are free to... I got, the Frozen Phantom versus Aman... What is this person's name? Amagranoff. Also, I'm pretty sure the Frozen Phantom can't even enter this. He's already graduated, but whatever. Amagranoff. Who is this? Wait. This is the Frozen Phantom. versus Amagranov. I'll see if I can figure it out, I guess. Because I need to ping this person. Dude. Narkle the spaghetti noodle? Oh. Yeah, I'm a Magranov? Okay. Thank you. Alright. Did Femgoat enter? No. He's too good for this game anyway. He's busy playing real games like Under Night In-Birth. Octopalooza. Also, a reminder to anyone, you guys can just join the commentary booth. Like, it's still open to anyone. In fact, it's open to the Frozen Phantom because I'm pretty sure he already graduated, but whatever. I forgot. It's season 2, you know what? We're mixing it up. It's fine. Are the names on the right side? They are. Let's fucking go. Dude. No one gaffed about season 2. The Octopalooza name isn't... It's not in the streets. Alright. I don't know who a Magranov is, but I was assuming this was just some random that MaxiChef brought because we didn't have entrance. But it seems that this is an actual Arcane player. So we will see how this goes. Speaking of Arcane players, Counterpoint is a really good intermediate player. And I'm realizing that because I forgot to share this bracket in with him louder than you. Okay. I forgot to share this bracket in TMN, and I'm realizing that now. And that was like my biggest source of players, so my fault. My fault. The Frozen Phantom is currently running forward. Good confirmed. Ragnar DB hits on both sides, it's broken. They had to make sure Ragnar players would be able to gamble as much as possible and have it work out as much as possible. He has 10k health, it's fine. Okay, Carnage scissors when he's right in front of you, for some reason. This Magranov guy, Loki has those B&Bs down. Those are really hard. The Arakune B&B is really tough, which sucks because you kind of need it to play the character on like any basic level. Toxic commentator? Okay, dude. You know, if you want my commentary to be less toxic, you can join. But you won't because you hate me. Alright. The Frozen Phantom doesn't even fit in the name tag, but I'm just gonna keep it like that, because I think that's fire. Also, how's the audio now? Alright, and Magranov does not want to block, that's good. You're playing Arakune, remember, the risk reward is never not in your favor. It's the same? Oh, wait, I know why, because I have a Blaze Blue audio application capture right now. Wait, how's this? Oh, Arakune 5C sucks. He tried to anti-air it, and nothing happened. Good two-way mash. This Ama fellow has not been able to get started. Is quite a bit IMO. Is a bit quite. Oh, you mean quiet. Okay. How's this? Oh, what the slop. This is that Octopalooza gameplay. Let's fucking go. Arakune backdash and curse. The bugs come out before he becomes vulnerable. Sparkle heart. I was trying to get Fuzz on comms because I thought that was gonna be really funny. Is Sodelic here? No, I forgot to ask him. We're gonna have Mac and Chess be Thug Grand Finals. He's currently learning Carl Clover for the first time, and we're just gonna see how much he can learn before the bracket is over. Dude, this matchup might be fucked. Yo, wait, the blocker? The blocker? Oh, the hit confirmer? Is he dead? Not for the first time. I have a bit. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Wait, oh. Is Arakune 3C broken? Okay. Leave the lobby! And now, is anyone ready to be on stream now? Yeah, Jedi versus Bread Part 2. Or Fish. I have Jedi seeded 1, but I don't really know how I should see this bracket because it's been so long. It's the first in the series, dude. Like, I have no results to base things off of. I guess I'll do Fish. I don't know. IDK. I don't know. I don't know what to call him. Jedi is a Hakumen player. I fought him recently because I was trying to get back to Kishin. And he kept fighting me. Even though I was Kishin, I can't actually join the commentary room. I never got the role. Dude. Maddie bought Fate yesterday, and her profile picture is already a random side character. Oh my god. Wait. The Frozen Phantom. Wait, let me find you. Let me find the role you need for this. Oh, you're already here, bro. Bro. Dog. You lied to me. Oh, never mind. You didn't lie to me. I have a real moderator who's really committed to his job. Okay, I'm gonna make you Ragna, and you're gonna have to cope with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like Ragna.
You want someone else? I can do someone else. I said that, but I just...
no, get me Ragna. It makes the most sense.
Okay. I have to go open it. It's been so long. Also, Fish is cooking. Is Jedi a fake Seed 1? Is he a fraud?
Possibly. Also, damn, that Hawk mentality is kind of nice.
It hurts my eyes a little bit, but in a good way.
Yeah, it's a little bright, but it is supposed to be lava, I think.
Probably. Maybe. I mean, I can check what it's based off. Wait. Custom palettes. Almighty conflagration. Description, those who know. I do not know.
Yeah, I've got no clue what it's based on.
Awesome. I'm making you Ragnar right now. Wait, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Oh, let's fucking go. We in top 8? Top 87? Yeah, we got 87 entrants this bracket. TNS who? Shout out to the Wake Up TK214B. That's crazy aura. Jedi has no Magatama to work with, but he has OD, so any confirm can kill here. Doesn't even matter. Dude, I think it's my fault, because I didn't chill in TMN. That was how I got all my entrants last time. Back in the day. No, I don't know. I don't know how active the
Makes sense.
Training mode network people are at looking for other brackets. Who knows though? Worst TO NA? Die!
Yeah, I don't. It's been so long since I've hung out there. I have no clue.
You should have shilled more in NOL. Maybe. I don't know. Low-key, I thought we had more name recognition. But I get it. They don't know. They don't know. I mean, it's fine. As long as we get to play. It's not like the Octopalooza needs a trillion entrants.
True.
I do wish the people who signed up for the bracket checked in though. For once in their fucking life. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, bye. Also, Jedi won the last game. I didn't put it in. Like, I don't know. We'll get more people when we run more brackets, ideally. I'll get back into the swing of things. Just remember that BB players are illiterate. True. Ooh, this is a big punish. Or no, he doesn't have Magatama. Do you plan on making an actual season 2? Yeah. I want to do it bi-weekly. Because low-key, like, I'm too lazy to do it weekly. But I want to bring it back. I don't know. Like, I should have brought back Octopalooza like months ago. I had no reason not to, other than I kept forgetting. And like I needed a moment. Are you replacing Uni with Melty? I think I'm just gonna do CF, because I don't really play any other games. And I don't like running brackets for games I don't really play. Would Saturdays remain the day? Is there anything on Sunday? I genuinely don't remember. I have to think about it. Because back in the day, it was always on Sunday. Also, Fish is coming back. Close game. But there was TNS, so I couldn't. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably move it back to Sunday. Also, is that Undyne? I don't... STGL. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep doing Sunday. Or, well, move it to Sunday. Hakuin players and Susan players on their neon brackets. Their neon... What I would really want to do, low-key, would be an Ease Laugh bracket. That's what I really want. But I'm already kind of struggling with CF, and I'm not really involved in the Ease Laugh scene. I just labbed that game. But I think, like, a beginner bracket for Ease Laugh would be pretty hype moments in Aura. I'll give anyone the link to download it. I'm not a good person. But I want to get people into that game. To be honest, I feel like at least the first few would get a few. because I'd get a lot of the Blaze Blue players from my old Octopalooza. Like, I know a lot of people who just fuck with these streams but have graduated already. So I'd imagine I'd honestly get a few, but the amount of genuine beginners would not be that high, or people who genuinely want to learn the game. What the hell is Ease Laugh? It's an anime fighting game in beta. When Octopalooza for Ease Laugh and Kobe joins the bracket. Kobe is a banned term on this stream, by the way. I'll let you send that message, but you've been warned. You've been warned. Alright, Jedi 1, 2-1. Close games. Then Amangarot versus Tanara. What do I even call him then? What other band? There's a lot. At Tanara-kun versus Magranov. Never mind, I know. Surely this is the major I win. Dude, it would be funny as fuck if Kobe joins Octopalooza and every time he like starts to play, we're like, is this gonna be his first major win? That would be peak. I keep forgetting how to spell this guy's name. Amangranov versus Tanara-kun. This is Lambda versus Arakune, I believe. Unless I thought I write Lambda. Tanara-kun. This is a pretty fucked matchup for Arakune. I mean, I think everyone should give Ease Laugh a try. It's a $5 Patreon that you have to subscribe to, which I know people don't like. It gets a lot of updates, so you'll probably have to say subscribe, but I'll pass people the link if they need it, if they really need it. I mean, Arakune has like fake bad matchups. Like, oh, my life is so hard. My life is so hard, and then he IB jabs once, and it's GG's. I have $0. Like, I'm okay with giving people the link, but I do want to support Ease Laugh as much as I can. Like, it's a good game.
Okay, I just finished my losers bracket match.
Fire. Tanara-kun, not Tanara-kun, Cinnabon just asked, did I miss it? 23 minutes late. I hate you guys so much. So much. So much. What's that Arakune palette? Bob. I know that reference. What is that?
Is that... Wait, is that... Monster vs. Aliens?
Like... the guy from the GIF?
You know, like...
the guy from
yeah,
the
like the blue guy...
meme?
Like the blue guy with the one eye.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Oh! Arakune ODGG's, I win. Let's go.
The reference palette I need to make for Arakune that's been in my mind, I just need to get around to it, is fucking Flubber Arakune.
Flubber? Like,
yeah, Flubber, like the green stuff.
Just the substance?
Yeah, just the substance.
Fire. That's so Flubber. Also, just saying, shout out to Tanara-kun's The Raven palette in reference to The Raven Online. Next one happening... eventually.
Eventually.
The last one was only like a few days ago, and I don't remember what day they're on. So, my fault. That crossed up? That's evil. There's a lot of drop combos here, but I'm not gonna say anything because I want to be nice. That was a nice confirm. I thought that was a drop. Oh. Oh. I was about to ask, are we desynced? But I think that might be a little too mean. Astral? Oh, okay. Oh, Texas BBCF is right now. Yo, do I put that in the corner?
Maybe,
Just have
I
two
guess.
BlazBlue brackets going on at the same time. I think Seb is there, and that's Oomph. So, wait. Let me pull that up in the corner. We'll just have double the BlazBlue, double the fun. Put Uma Musume in the corner? No. I'm good. Window capture.
I'll be honest, I've seen like everyone else around me get into that game, and it's just not my thing.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not gonna lie. Dog, you don't even play that game. He's talking like he's an Uma Musume player, and he isn't even a real Uma Musume player. If this was a real Octopalooza back in the day, what I'd do is like have the Texas Online on top of the BlazBlue here and like overlay it 50%, but I need to make sure it's like a little viewable today. But you're asking me to? Is that not crazy? Also, Narco won the first game, I think. I didn't mark that. Wait. I'll put it at like 48 opacity. And we'll just have Texas in the corner, like around here. We're supporting Texas.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, this is kind of GG's. I don't know if I agree with that OD. I would have 100% saved it, but wait, we make this back. Alright, zone, he just, yeah. Oh, what? Alright, I did not know ball. Oh, Arakunai OD GG's. Technically there was no reason for him to 5A match there, because he could have just backdashed and covered everything, but whatever. Fucking, he didn't use the I win everything instantly button perfectly. Who knows?
I'll be honest, I've never done commentary before. Like, I've been...
So do the majority of Octopalooza commentators. The person
Like,
I was going to get
like-
has never played a fighting game in their life.
Oh, damn. Like, I've been on stream with one of my friends before, but like, that's just me talking to him. We weren't running anything.
I mean, you've seen the brackets. I don't really think
Yeah.
it's required. I think if I did ease laugh, and I want to discuss this more because if I can get in touch with like ease laugh players, that would be really cool. Oh, this is scary. Yeah, you had to just try to get out of that situation early. If it was ease laugh, I would try to get someone who's at least decently professional with the game. I could maybe get Jiv. Jiv would do anything for ease laugh. True. A real story, Dr. Moneystacks got banned from the Ease Laugh Discord for posting a link to cart ride into 17 pregnant hyenas. The Roblox game. He got unbanned like immediately, but it's about the principle.
I see.
They thought he was a bot, and Cartwright into 17 Pregnant Hyenas was like an IP grabber or something. But no, it's just a Roblox game. Dude, Cartwright into 17 Pregnant Hyenas is not peak. It's like fake peak. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Lambda 6B broken. But if you've actually played Cartwright into 17 Pregnant Hyenas, you'll know, like, it's unplayable. And I get that might be part of the charm, like, a little bit. I also didn't mark. But, like, oh my god. It is so unplayable. You won it with Club Kuru? I genuinely thought it was impossible to win. I'm not gonna lie. My fault. I didn't know ball. I did not know ball. And Mangrove has better combos than Tabazo, which is kind of fucked up. Well, yeah, I would assume so. It is Cartwright into 17 Pregnant Hyenas, after all. What else were you gonna do? Good block in the 6A. I like the J's after the 5. Oh, that's a nice confirm. Oh no! You dropped it at the end, and now you're in neutral against Lambda's Arakune. This is a little miserable. Tried to, like, run under cross-up, I think. You probably could have avoided that situation. I don't know. More 6Bs and 2Bs, 2D. 6Ds and 2Ds here would do some good, I think. I mean, this is Arakune, so he just likes to sit in airspace and do fuck all. So, and he's not really fast enough to, like, get around you and punish without, like, a huge commitment. Oh, pivotal drop. That's a bad JD. I think the idea here is to probably be a bit more grounded, too. Like, abuse your backdash, abuse, again, 6D and 2D. And this is a scary situation. Yeah. Unlucky, bad confirm. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And good gravity seed, too. Arakune really struggles to deal with that. I'm surprised that's not ODR punishable. I don't know how much damage Lambda gets for early OD starters, but we won't see because another combo has been dropped this set. Another immediate counter assault. I don't know if I agree with that. We're being a little too aggressive here too. For Arakune as Lambda in this matchup. Like, this is a full zoner matchup. Oh my god, we need a hit confirm. We need a hit confirm, chat. Like, we're air dashing. Like, why are we going in there? Why did... Okay.
Man, I just don't know what to say.
It's okay. It's okay. I pick up the slack. I pick up the slack. It's fine. Okay, who's next? Oh, Javon is playing in Texas PB. But I can't watch because I have my own bracket. Ugh! That was 2-1, right? And then I won't make Tanara-kun go twice, so Phantom, you're up next.
Okay.
Phantom versus Fish. I'm also really thirsty, so I might BRB. Oh, I'm in the wrong stream category too. I'm still in Deadly Swag. Fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot to change my stream category from Deadly Swag. Yeah, I know. This is... Well, I don't know, but I'm already doing that. You guys can wait a little bit to start the game too if you want. Because I'm gonna get water. And also change the stream category to Blaze Blue because I forgot to. Okay, wait. Hashtag BRB. Okay, I'm back. You can go now.
Okay.
Oh my god, it fucking went to the wrong stream name. What was it before? Whatever. Octopalooza Season 2. Season 2. Number... I don't even know how it did that. That's actually, like, pissing me off. Season 2, Number 1. The Carl Band discussion. Beginner, intermediate, PC, netplay, bracket, bracket command. Yeah, you fumbled the bag of $1. It's okay. I don't know if anyone... What happened to the Texas Blaze Blue? It's still there. It's just really low opacity. Oh no, I'm in the wrong thing. Wait. I was opening to my Blaze Blue. Okay, wait, I got it. I really hope... This is unrelated to the game, but I really want to see Javon's Kokonoe cook. We need someone on that character. Just saying, for the class. It would be nice to get someone on that character. But he hasn't really been as active recently. Would you want to see my cook? Yeah, but then you won't play the game and you're just gonna be like, oh my god, Blaze Blue sucks. And I'm gonna be like, wow, thanks for the conversation. And then I'm gonna be really sad. Do you really want a Coco? Yeah. Because 9 has a pretty good matchup into Coco. People need to start playing the top tiers that 9 beats. I think we need that for the community. And by the community, I mean me. Would you want to see my Dan cook? Not really. Diddy Gotchery media, bro. I might... I'll probably ask Jiv about it in E's laugh bracket. I'm tired of trying to gap. Gap is also a banned term. I mean, again, I really want to see this scene pick up top tiers. They're really not that hard. Is the word gap banned? Yes. Please censor yourself in the future. Gap. You're not allowed to gap. I don't know. Gap was banned in my chat before this stream even. I just had that word banned because I think it's annoying. I think when people talk about gapping, it PMOs me. Dude, I really want to start an E's laugh bracket though. My Yagabi is gonna be legendary. Like, mark my words. What do you think is the best banned term? Oh yeah, biking is also banned. Oh. He doesn't know. Ooh, good air there. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, hi Kuru. Hi. Oh. Something disconnected from my computer right just now, but I don't know what. Is that fire? Dude, this neutral, it's crazy. How are you? I'm so good. I think E's Laughs roster is one of my favorites in maybe any fighting game. Maybe they're not super well designed and I'm just not good enough at the game to know. But they seem really interesting. There's so many characters in that game that I think I could reasonably want to learn. I mean, I'm gonna play Yagabi forever. I'll be so for real. I goon it crazy style to Yagabi. But maybe the chat doesn't need to know that actually. They're blocking the 6B. He's locking in. Dude, Ragna's 6B is easier to block than Gauntlet Hades. So help me God. It's only 1 frame faster, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think Yagabi's playstyle is probably omega cringe to fight. That character is just an RPS lord that uses big ass health and big ass damage to just gamble over and over again with his flash kick and guard cancels. Like, that shit sounds so annoying. But it's gonna be on my end, so like whatever. As long as I'm not fighting it, you know? I mean, I'm not 100% sure how he plays at like an optimal level. But he's definitely defined by having amazing defense. Like, that's 100% his thing. Maddie, get out.
What? I wanted to commentate, whatever.
Maddie, get out. I told this girl, Maddie, I think we should stop talking for a while, and then she joins commentary. Like 3 days later. Okay. Like, okay. Hello? Where's the bracket at right now? Exclamation point bracket. The frozen fandom gaps. Am I allowed in commentary? I asked you in commentary and you said you didn't want to be. So I don't know. I mean, you are. If I lose, can I salty commentate? No. Yeah.
It's first 2, right?
It's first 2, yeah, you won.
Okay,
wait,
good.
I have to go fucking... Dude, my like, setup right now is so astonishingly terrible. I do have... Here it is. Okay, Frozen Phantom Gaming. And then Tanara-kun versus Very Egg. What's the bracket on top? It is Texas Online. And you can go watch that right now if you want to. We were oomps. I miss you too, Kuru. You can just, like, talk to me if you want. Like, I don't really care. Bring back the drag race streams? Question mark? Tanara-kun versus... Is that Finland Frankie? Yes. Tanara-kun versus Berry Egg. I mean, I don't think... Is Finland Frankie banned from Octopalooza? Yes. Obviously. Jin. Okay.
Jin.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's 2 Susans?
Girls kissing... What was the last? Just Rog?
Rock.
Is there a banned word player in this event? There's Thug Grand Finals versus Mac and Chess's Carl at the end. But no. No Carl in bracket, he's banned. Not even my Patty. What part of I don't think we should talk for a while do you not understand? Whatever. Is this a TRO themed? It is a TRO themed Jin. Next TRO this Thursday probably? I don't know, maybe. The other one's Versusia. Don't play Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. That game sucks. Play in the Raven Online, don't play Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. That's the Octopus seal of approval. I think I'll try. I think I'm gonna try to get in like 2 more octopaloozas and see how I'm going, like entrance wise, player wise, and just feeling it wise. And then that's gonna be 4 weeks. TRO, it's the bracket Tanara-kun runs. It's a CF net play bracket. That one's not beginner intermediate, it's just a normal bracket. And then once I run enough octopaloozas, I'll see about EaseLaugh. I also, is there a beginner intermediate EaseLaugh bracket already? No one here would know, because no one here plays that game. But I think I'd genuinely be able to get a lot of people to try EaseLaugh if I did Octopalooza EaseLaugh. Maybe I'm overestimating my influence, but I can think of at least like 5 people who'd probably pick up the game just for Octopalooza.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if it. No, I can't buy shit that often.
I'll pass people the link. I just like, all right, very egg on the first game. I don't know why Tanara-kun is on Jin, but maybe there's some cooking that I don't know about. Am I one of those 5? Would you play EaseLaugh for Octopalooza? I'd give you the link. Would you? Then yes. No, that game sucks. Okay, then no. Thanks. You're a really positive outlook right now, dude. You're really helping out the fighting game scene. Is this just transgender season?
I think it is.
That's so aura. What if Susan was transgender? Dude.
I mean, it is basically just a giant metal question mark thing.
Dude, is Susanoo non-binary? I figured you were drunk. You're typing in a drunken manner. To confirm. I feel like Tanara-kun knows all the good Lambda confirms, but then just drops them every time. No offense, of course. Just why isn't you now? You could definitely get alcohol right now. Oh, we have to block those. That's not death. And this is probably back to neutral too. Yeah. If you quick rise, that would have probably been like even or only like +1 or 2. You get a combo there, yeah. I want to buy it myself and knowledge off of someone else that's already 21. Oh no, not gonna confirm on that tech trap there is tragic. Oh wait! Wait, are we goated? If this kills, you're goated. If it doesn't kill, you're... no. You're less than goated. You're a sinner. You're a sinner who will pay for their crimes. Okay. You're a little bit less of a sinner, but you're still not doing too hot.
Purgatory.
Purgatory, true. I'm still watching Texas Online in the corner. Seb still hasn't shown up. He's the only person I gaff about. Low-key, I think Seb wins Texas Online. He's really fucking good at this game, dude. That's oomph. Oh. Okay. I saw Ha switch to Izuyoi and I thought that was Tanara-kun. Do you play any gachas Twitch.tv/clubkuru? No, he doesn't. Okay, wait, what's this Susan palette? Susan Dio? I didn't get that impression. We gotta stop bursting this character like this. There's an easy UI player in Texas, it's Haas. I don't think he has an easy UI, I think he's just, oh my god! Oh my god. I'm also pulling for Archer. Well, I'll pull for his light cone. Yeah, the character's free. I don't know. I make fun of getting hit by God Press, but I get hit by God Press, like, all the fucking time. Oh my god, me too! My Acheron is, like, chopped. My fucking Herta with, like, her light cone and an unoptimal team and, like, artifacts I farmed a day for is better than my Acheron, and that shit pisses me off. So I low-key might uninstall again. No. But at least Archer can replace my Acheron. Need that W. Can you let Fuzz know as soon as you uninstall? I did that last time I uninstalled. What the fuck? The 6C hurtbox reclining to dodge the button? We're so back. Oh. You need to start hitting new combos, man. Dude, Susan has so much health. Is this character for toddlers?
Possibly.
Dude, who would ever play a character with a billion health and annoying defensive options? That sounds just so toxic. Like, who would ever make a character like that? No! What the fuck?! There was a DP input there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who the fuck is John Balatro? Who the fuck are you? You're still in the bracket! Fairy Egg, stop typing! The Bullet Enkidu main? Oh, wait, are you Andy Tonderson? Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry. My fault. It's fucking Andy Tonderson. That's the GOAT.
Wait, you have a blueprint color?
It's just but like blue. It's fire.
Yeah, fucking
Stop bursting there!
roguelike
That's
mentioned.
We must learn from our what the fuck? What the slop? What the CPU? That worked? That's cheap. That's cheating. That was... You hacked the game. Okay, Tanara-kun takes it 2-1 over Very Egg in possibly one of the most slop games I've ever seen in Octopalooza. Which is a really, really high bar. That's really impressive. And we're going to winners finals, which will be Jedi versus Amangaroff. Jedi, and then Amangaroff. First of 3 winners finals. This is winners finals, right? Yeah. It's a quick bracket, but I mean, hashtag to be expected.
Yeah.
Hashtag sigh. Fuck my stupid baka life. Should I put the underscore in front of Jedi's name?
Do it. Be accurate.
Amagranoff. I'm hoping Amagranoff wins this bracket so I don't have to type their name anymore, because I keep fucking it up.
I mean,
Tanara
why not just like copy and paste it and then just like have it on the side?
Tanara-kun, please leave the room, because I need to figure out how my controller isn't working. Oh my god, my set count revealed. How do I exit this menu on keyboard? I figured it out. Okay.
Oh.
Wait, I forgot to switch to my alt. Alright, buddy. Alright, I don't really know how this matchup goes, actually. I would imagine it's more Arakune favored, because I don't think Hakumen's extra defensive options are actually that helpful here, other than a few OSs that he can probably do. And I'm not sure if Jedi knows whatever those OSs are. But this is a set play character that I don't think Hakumen can really ignore like that. On the other hand, though, in neutral, it's a little... I feel like it might also be Arakune favored. Hakumen's a really defensive character, but he's not able to challenge that airspace like other characters can. And that's really hard. It's hard to deal with Arakune when you can't hit those spots. But he also doesn't need to approach. And I think that's going to be the biggest thing that defines how a good Hakumen plays this matchup versus a beginner or intermediate Hakumen. It's going to be a lot of trying to be aggressive when you don't have to be. When I think in this matchup the play is just don't engage and let yourself build up as much Magatama as possible.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like I think I think the big thing for Hakumen here is what's it called? Arakune locks you down for a long ass time, but Hakumen builds his meter over time. So whenever Hakumen does get a hit, it's going to fucking hurt.
Yeah, I agree. It's weird though because I don't know. Arakune has average health, I'm pretty sure. I could be mistaken. He might have 10.5, but he won't actually die faster than other characters. And most set play characters, Hakumen can kill earlier. Also, let me mark this winners finals. Or winners. Dude, that is illegible. Let's go. Maybe if I move on top. It's still illegible. That's fire. Arakune is 10.5. Okay, so he will die a little faster. Epic fact for the class, did you know Rachel has 11k health? What if we all just killed ourselves?
What?
What if we all just killed ourselves? Like, together? That shit pisses me off. I remember when I was talking to Cake about Rachel, and I was like, dude, this character is just so privileged in every aspect of the game. And Cake was doing their thing of like, well, you know, it's actually quite nuanced. And then I just sent a picture of Rachel's health value. And then they stopped talking. I don't know. I'm not as much of a Rachel hater these days, but some aspects of that character just should not be the way they are.
There are a lot of things about this game that shouldn't be the way they are.
I mean, I don't know. I've reached like Nirvana. Like I low-key fuck with most aspects of BlazBlue. Like there's like 3 characters that I really don't like, and I wish there was a bar that showed how close you were to active flow.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
And like I don't know. I wish half circles were easier.
I think they're consistent enough in this
play on
game.
Hitbox?
That I play on keyboard.
Oh, okay. Well, they beat my ass, so they need to accommodate for me specifically.
I think the one game where they fuck me up a lot is fucking Melty Blood.
I don't know. I don't play characters with half circles in multiplayer.
Like the old one. I'm for Actress again. I'm forgetting everything.
If I had to do Kohaku's command grabbing combos, it would probably fuck me up pretty bad. I don't know. But like when I try to do Izanami in this game, dude, my ass gets blasted. The only characters in this game that I think I hate are Carl, Tager, and I don't know. I'm probably forgetting someone.
I used to hate Tager when I was starting out, but like not so much anymore.
I don't know. To me, Tager is like IQ bell curve. You know the meme where it's like,
yeah,
you start out and it's like, dude, fuck this Tager character, he's so broken, you can't do anything. And in the middle of the pack, it's like, well, he's actually balanced by a multitude of weaknesses. And then the max IQ is like, fuck this Tager character, he's broken as fuck. That's how I see him. Because I used to be of the opinion of like, oh well, you know, if I just don't interact, nothing will happen to me. But like, that's just not how it works, man. I don't know. I don't fuck with that character. I also think Tager is the only character in this video game that can let you get a decent amount of wins without being good at the game, like at all.
I wouldn't say that.
He can take you pretty far. And I don't know if I'd say that about anyone else. Maybe like Bullet or Carl or Kokonoe, if you like somehow learned all of their crazy setups without learning the fundamentals of the game first. Like if you were a Carl player that knew how to unblockable loop, and like convert into it off everything, then you could probably get by without being very good at the game. But I don't think there are many Carl players who know that.
Equivalent of someone playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but they have zero clue what the fuck they're doing. They just have an Exodia deck because they think it's funny.
Yeah, like Purple Bro, what the fuck, dude? Curse Arakune neutral.
Damn.
Holy aura. And Mangrove might be the GOAT. He's the greatest player of all time. Actually, it might really just be those two characters that I hate. I hate the Izanami 9 matchup, but I don't hate Izanami. I think there's a lot of characters in this game that I think are cringe, but I don't hate them. Like once you fight them enough, it kind of works out. Like I think Bullet is kind of cringe. I think Izuyori is kind of cringe. I think Bang is kind of cringe. I think Kagura is kind of cringe.
Oh yeah, true. That's what I was gonna say. I do not like fighting Kagura.
But like all those characters, like I don't think they're like they're fine. Like they're annoying, but that fucking Magatama thing was
the one thing insane. like the thing that should not be in the game, like definitively is like the fucking Carl unblockable loop.
Yeah.
Cause like what's the point?
I mean, the thing, I actually don't hate the unblockable loop that much. It's just in the context of Carl's kit, it's broken as shit. Cause Carl's had unblockables since Calamity Trigger.
True.
I mean, he didn't really use them because he was just an infinite dispenser, so he didn't start using the unblockables until CS, but whatever. And the way they're supposed to work is that they're a way for Carl to convert dull meter into damage, like, directly. And I think that's a cool idea. Like, I think it's interesting that he's able to, like, if he's managed his resources well, Carl can, get a lot more damage off of, like, random starters. Like, okay, sure. But the issue is that in this game, like, Carl's resource management is so fake that, like, he can just get it if it's the right starter, basically ever. The only requirement is the 25 meter, and that's, like, pennies. So, like, I don't know. If Carl's doll meter was real, I wouldn't have an issue with the unblockable. But because it
if it took more resources, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah. That's the reason why I think just banning the unblockable loop is pretty cringe. Because I feel like the issue with Carl isn't one thing, it's just the core of the character in this game is really fucked up. I've grown to hate him less over time, though. Like, I don't hate Parl or Tager as much as I did back in the day. They just emphasize aspects of the game that I don't think are as fun. We're not talking about the game, but Jetty's using a lot more parries here, I'm noticing. These matches have basically been completely one-sided, by the way. You would be able to tell by the score count, but every round has been either one player either Jedi just gets the first hit and takes it to the end, or Amagranov gets the first hit and just takes it to the end. I like the backdashes from Amagranov too. That's that. I don't know why he did that. He didn't have burst. It's fine. But on Kagura, I don't know. I think I might just not like fighting Tomato. But don't tell him I said that.
To me, Kagura just feels like... I don't know, it's like the fact that he has so much reach and so much damage. That's the main thing.
I don't know, I just don't like the flash kick. I think it's annoying.
Yeah, the flash kick isn't too offensive to me, but I like characters with flash kicks, so maybe it's just personal bias.
I don't know, he's just kind of Reddit, is how I would describe Kagura. He's hype moments and aura.
Yeah, he is cool as fuck, and I also like his gimmick, you know, with the whole, like, stance swapping thing.
He's
like, that's cool, but I hate fighting him.
He's hype moments and aura, but I don't think he's good writing, I fear. And, oh my god, Jedi is proving that I didn't fuck up by putting him Seed 1. Gap is a banned term, Reborn. You can't say that. Loki, after the first round, I was kind of getting worried that Amagranov would fuck up the whole bracket, but it's pretty close. And then now we have Tanara-kun versus the Frozen Phantom.
Ah, it's me again.
This is first to 2 because it's losers semis. Yeah. You always have to clarify. The return of Slopbird. Is that like a Raven joke? Tanara-kun versus the Frozen. Zero. Losers semis. I'll make it like a different color so it's easier to see. Now it's too high up. Now it's too low. Whatever. Old Man Yowie Enjoyer versus I Will DP. I'm a little sad at how fast this bracket is going, but again, looky on me. I don't want to be like a doomer though. So we're gonna talk about, is it bad manners if I do ranked matches between sets? It's bad manners if you delay your match for a ranked match. Otherwise, I don't care. But I've had real sets in bracket versus real players who are like, wait a minute, playing a ranked match. And then they come back like 3 minutes later, and that shit pisses me off. $33rd. Yeah. surprised that 2-2 didn't counter hit. I should tank PV mode. I think you should do what's fun, dude. If you don't have enough, just spend like $10. That's it. That's my answer. I don't know how this matchup goes. It's probably pretty even. That was the fact Tanara-kun was ready for it too, making me laugh. I died just before I got burst back. That's sad. Hashtag sad moments and tragedies. Also, the names are on the wrong side. Is this guy stupid? I've actually been getting pretty good with putting the names on the right side, though, during this bracket. I've been pretty good at it. I don't like burst in this matchup, period, to be honest. When you're not fighting a zoner, it can be honestly more bad for you than good. Though I will say, Tanara-kun doesn't tend to zone. It's a really good spot for Gravity Seed, but instead, Tanara-kun ran forward and did like 4D, and I think that was a bad decision. Of course it had a chance to work, but I feel like it would have been better to pick something that gave you more control over the neutral game. Rather than start what was going to be a very short pressure sequence if it was blocked. Good on not bursting there, though. Honestly, I feel like my commentary in these brackets isn't really that bad on its own. I don't know. I like to think, and no one correct me if I'm wrong. Let me believe this, but I like to think that the tournament experience for Octopalooza isn't that bad. Like, the streams get fucked up, and we do weird shit, but I like to think the actual gameplay is, like... I like to think that it's at least pretty fun. If I'm wrong, no one correct me. Let me be happy. Hello, Sonic. Why did she get a couple off that, dude? Why is there no music or voices? Are you talking about my Blazer game? That's just the game, I don't know. I mean, I play all my fighting games with sound effects turned up really loud. So, maybe that's what's going on. It helps me react. But you're right. I remember, I did turn that off for most Octopalooza brackets. And I had music too. Oh, and that's Tanara-kun taking it. Oh my god. Now we're locked in? Okay, wait. That's first to 2. Tanara-kun takes it 2-0, I think. And we have Amangaroff versus...
Yep, it was 2-0.
Amangaroff versus Tanara-kun for losers finals. First to 3. If I beat Amangaroff, I'm winning this whole thing. You believe you can beat Jede? The GOAT of Octopalooza Season 2? We'll see. Wait, no. and then what? How do I spell this shit, dude? Amagranov. I'm sorry, dude. I feel like a culturally insensitive middle school teacher. I don't mean to mispronounce your name. I'm sorry. Can I change the sound settings in my lobby? No. Well, whatever. You guys can just play.
Yeah, I think you can fuck around with the sound when they're actually like in the match.
Wait. Let me see. I'm pressing all my buttons. I don't know about this one, guys. Maybe they have to start playing, okay?
Yeah. Because I remember like opening the fucking menu when I was in a match once and it screwed me up.
Sound, oh yeah, here we go. So I'll set these both to be 14 too. I'm keeping background sounds low though. Alright. That should make the stream a lot nicer to watch. Which Octopalooza always cares about. Alright, I believe in the Tanara-kun locking in theory. The Tanara-kun locking in theory. That's like killing me for some reason. I feel like Amangaroff leads himself into a lot of scramble situations once he's in Curse. Which he doesn't know how to adapt to. And, I mean, I don't blame him. That's... Every Arcane player has that issue for a really long time. The character's really hard. I like to pretend Arcane isn't difficult, because I do think he has one of the most baby easy game plans in this video game. But, like, seriously, that character requires, like, so much work to just get going. You can tell if Tanara-kun is locked in by if the combos drop or not. Tanara-kun might be the new dirt bike Duncan. Cause like, I don't know about this one. The lock seems to be loosening. It could be burst safe, but I really doubt that. Like, if a Mangrove wanted to burst there, then fucking let him be. Why do you have the Texas stream at the top? I wanted to watch it. Off-screen overhead GGs. Yeah, dude. Lambda offense is so fucked up. The off-screen overhead. Arakune has his 26 frame 6A. And Lambda gets an overhead that's not even on the screen. What is this balance, Mori? I don't really agree with that counter assault. Oh, never mind, it worked out. I may be wrong. I guess.
Ooh, now I remember the one character that another character I don't like fighting for one very specific reason is Tao. It's because for some godforsaken reason, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes when like she does like the rush thing at me and I do 5B, for some reason she'll be right in front of me. Like the move doesn't even change sides, right? But for some godforsaken reason my 5B will go backwards.
I don't know. Tau hitboxes are like genuinely wrong. Like they're fucked up. I don't know. That character is weird. Oh, it's Tager versus Rachel on screen right now. That matchup's interesting. I've heard it's not actually as bad for Tager as you think. Though it's still obviously pretty bad. But I mean, I feel kind of the same way as like a Tager I was playing Tager 9 a lot. Like, the matchup was obviously bad for Tager, but Sledge is a really fucking good move against zoners, dude.
Yeah.
Nara is applying that 2D. It's almost as if Lambda controls the space Arcane wants to be in this matchup. Well, good round. Oh, never mind. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shooting Zach. No further updates. No matchup is bad for Tager. That's a truth, but the world's not ready for it, so I'm gonna act like you're crazy. There were 6 A-able spots there, but I understand not wanting to gamble on it. Does I have a single low option while zoning you? I genuinely don't remember. I don't think she does. You don't really get hit by the, No, what is this setup? What? That RC was probably an accident, actually. It is Arcane. It's a Mangaroff? You think it's cool? If it wasn't for that, it would have... Oh shit, he dropped! Oh, OD! Tragic. That's just how it is sometimes. Type timeout. People always talk about how zoners are lame, but then get hypers or timeouts. Is this not crazy?
No, it is kind of crazy.
I wouldn't waste OD there. I mean, I would've. I would've. I feel like as Lambda, you can pretty reasonably secure that little bit of extra chip. But now there are no more rounds to go. And we're 1-1. Losers finals. Who's commentating Texas? Yeah, Dark Souls 2. My voice is like... Ugh. Wait, I low-key might have to pee again soon.
Honestly, same.
Gotta keep the bracket going, dude. I'll pee after losers finals.
Also, just an idea, right, Octo?
Yeah.
So, you know how, what's it called? It's supposed to be like a one-time entry, but, you know, we've broken that rule every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it called? Damn it, why does my brain have to go to shit whenever I go to say something?
Oh, okay. Fire.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Octo, since it's like a new season, and also because like we aren't getting it, you know, the player count is kind of low. What about like resetting the graduations?
I was thinking about that earlier. The answer is right now, I don't know. I mean, we are getting pretty low players right now, but I think it wouldn't be too bad to fix that. I don't know, because another thing is that it's kind of a case-by-case thing with some of these players. 'Cause there's a lot of people that are probably too good by now.
Well, yeah, like if they're too good, then that's like that rule still applies.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm considering that genuinely.
Because I'll be honest, the reason I signed up is because I just thought that's how it worked.
I mean, it would make sense. I don't think it would be a weird thing to do. It's just like, I don't know. Why not just make it 2 wings to get out, then 1 wing? I don't know.
Well, my thing is, what's it called? My thing is, like, it's a new season, and, like, that gives the energy that, like, it's a new start.
Yeah.
Like the bracket was away for a while.
Yeah, I could see it. I think it's pretty likely that I'll do that. I just need some time to think about it. I probably should have decided before I started doing season 2, but yeah, I don't know. I'll probably come to the conclusion that it's all good. But if I'm able to get players without having to do repeats, I would be really happy to see some new CF beginners around if I could. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Yeah, that's the thing with fighting games, it's just surprisingly small space.
Yeah. I mean, I think there are a lot of CF beginners genuinely. If you see NOL, like there's random players every day, that the random Scrimblow Bimblows with the beginner role every day. And like I just need to like advertise it better, I guess. Because I don't know why, I think I just genuinely expected random Scrimblow Bimblows to remember octopalooza, even though they probably weren't even playing the game around then. I don't know. I don't think that the low player counts today are going to be that consistent. I think there's going to be some beginners that I might just DM directly to see. Putting NOL with beginner and intermediate roles next time. That might be a truing idea.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to handle it.
I'd imagine most people already have the event matchmaking roles, but like, why not? It's that in TMN I think would make a really big difference. But like I think there's plenty of players who would be interested in this bracket. It's just also unrelated. Just noting for the class, but there was another announcement literally like 2 seconds later after I posted my thing. I was a little overshadowed. Not saying that was the cause of everything, but oh, I would kill myself. Where's TNS signups? There's somewhere in event notifications. Alright, we're going to grand finals now, chat room. Don't start yet. I need to pee. So...
Yeah.
I can't put it... There's no L in in Mangarov's name. And then... Jede. You guys can join. Don't fight yet. I need to pee. Alright, bye. Okay, I'm back. P over. Good to go. He's so back. Of course they're on the wrong side. Again, these matches were really interesting because they were flip-flopping between really one-sided, like complete domination from one player to the other. And while that's pretty expected from Arakune, I think what Jade needs is a little more stability in neutral, probably. But it's not an easy matchup for Hakumen in neutral at all. And there's a big temptation to just swat Arakune out of the air at all times, when you have to be a little more passive and let yourself build bar. I think JC is probably a big decider in this matchup, and you saw Jed pressing that a lot earlier. But I have played Jin into Arakune a lot, and in that matchup, JC is really important. This doesn't kill, but he's very, very close to death. I think honestly more than I thought.
Ooh, yeah, that was close.
Oh, bad parry. He's staying, he's letting the bugs hit meaty every time on Mangarov, which is really smart. But now he's out of curse, so he's free to a parry. And, oh, unlucky. I mean, burying in the air as Arakune is unique because it actually changes how his momentum works mid-air dash. So I understand why he wasn't just holding barrier, but also like, oh, that's just sad.
I'll be honest, I really like Arakune, like he's my sub-character, but I don't like, I really like the bugs. Like, I love conceptually how they work, but I don't like how it just turns into, like, don't let the opponent play the game at all.
I don't know. I like flip-flop between thinking Arakune is cool and not cool, but I don't like how its set play feels like it breaks the rules of the game. Like, you can't really vary the risk-reward of Arakune shit by mixing up your tech options, or, like, leverage like high damage or just good reactions. It really just comes down to like how long can you guess for, and it's not guessing that you can really wait in any way. But at the same time though, like he's designed very intentionally around that, and for a character whose neutral is very much about like trying to bait the opponent into an action and punishing them, his reward should be pretty high. Like if, like, oh.
Death?
Oh. Jade has been DC'd. Just, rejoin and put the rounds back. Point to a Mangarov. I'm just gonna have them throw around each and then just keep playing. Probably I don't know if that's the right decision, but like that's what I always default to. I don't know how good or bad the situation was for either player there. If it happens again, I'll do a connection test. But I'm assuming that's just a Shinizak moment.
Wait, Mandy's here?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Damn.
Guess I'm hating. Just purple throw loop, guys. That's how you throw rounds optimally.
It's me, Phantom.
This is Frozen Phantom and Octopiss on the mic. Ayo. Oh, Jed's listening to the stream mid-bracket. What the hell? Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe they'll just do normal purple throw. I don't know, maybe. Alright. Y'all both sound like 15-year-olds. That's not my fault. Sonic, you cannot be talking. No offense.
And wait, Octo, how old are you?
I am 18 years of age.
Oh, there. I am 19.
Oh my god. Playground Discord VC?
Yep.
The heck? I'm 20. Holy dinosaur. Alright, Jedi might have won that
youth,
round.
Hopefully, that's the idea.
Jedi might have won that round normally, but whatever. You know, if he's truly the better player, he just gaps. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's the one who DC'd. If you think the person who DC'd in Blaze Blue Central Fiction is at fault, I got some news for you, buddy, about who programmed this game's netcode.
Yeah, it is weird.
Dude, he can hold the parry! Arcune! He can hold 5D! That's worked like 4 times. I mean, to be fair, Hakumen 5D is corny as fuck. It's just cornball maxing.
Yeah, Hakumen was the first character I tried to get as a sub, like back when I first started playing.
Sorry, that was mean.
Fucking, what's it called? I don't know, I just like the idea of just like the parry character. And also like the whole resources over time thing.
Loki, I think parry characters are cringe as fuck, but I also am learning Yagabi like right now, so I can't say anything. I don't know. I used to be more of a Hakumen hater, but now I don't really mind him. I just hate Hakumen players. It's different.
I see.
Like on a personal level. Okay, wait. We might need a connection test, chat room. Chat, I don't know about this one. Oomph. Can we get a connection test? If it looks good, I will remake. Alright, stream is on pause now. We can watch Texas instead. Let's go. Real gaming.
S versus Tager.
It's Taco Burrito though. He gaps that. Taco Burrito 420, by the way, is like a really good Tager player. I've seen him play Beta Dude. I don't know. That guy was allowed in TMN. That was. I saw that and I was like, damn. What the hell? Wait, I can make it not low opacity. I just need to remember how. It's in filters, I think, right? Color key, opacity, close. Download, latency, packet loss 0%.
Ah, there it is.
Okay, you should be fine. Both should be fine. How about one of you make the lobby? Make sure it's on match, spectate, and first 3. And see if that helps. Would I be allowed in TMN? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna join Jeday's lobby. Okay. No further updates. Where's auto pass? Here, I'm passing. Okay, they're both here now.
Ooh, this room looks nice.
Sure. Alright, I'll try to keep the game tabbed in too, so I won't update the score. So I know the names are wrong right now, but games would crash when I tabbed out in Uni. Maybe it's happening in CF right now for some reason. Who knows? I don't know why that would happen at the very end of bracket and not before ever, but whatever. I'll just open the stream on my phone.
Yeah, I've heard it's a thing that can happen.
Dude, does Arakune throw just have no range?
I think so.
Dude, that's crazy.
I remember the first real thing I popped off with when I was learning Arakune was like once I got the throw into 6D loop down.
I mean, to be honest, throwing to 6D loop is already harder than most characters running in this game, in my opinion. Or at least it felt like that when I was learning it back in the day. I was learning,
it felt it felt really tight, and then fucking what's it called?
The hardest thing is
one time I remember like it took me a while to practice it, and then one time I went to the challenge mode just like to review it, and then I just did it first try, and I felt like a fucking god.
Fire. But what I was trying to say is like, it just is so specific with the timing. And it doesn't feel natural at all. But when I was learning Arakune, I had a lot less time on this game overall, and maybe if I had more time, I'd find it easier. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I do think Arakune is a pretty easy choice for the hardest character in this game, at least combo-wise. But I don't like giving Arakune players credit.
I mean, I would say candidate for hardest character, but I'll be honest. I think his difficulty is a little bit overblown. Not entirely.
I think Arakune's difficulty is almost entirely execution. I think his gameplay is actually extremely simple. Though you do have to learn a lot of matchups to play Arakune at a high level. That doesn't really come into play for a while. I don't know.
I feel like a part of it is that Arakune just has a lot of weird shit the game just doesn't tell you about.
That makes sense, yeah.
Like, for example, remember when, like, the big, like, fighting game YouTubers were doing, like, combo trials and shit?
Yeah.
When they were doing, when they finally did Arakune, none of them seemed to understand that, like, the direction you hold influences where the bug comes out.
Oh. I mean, yeah, but also, like, 4-button negative edge is an Arakune only thing, and that's a lot of work. And then even when you're not in curse, you have to do weird delay loops. Like, I think his BNP is even harder than the negative edge, with like the weird delay IIDs and shit. I don't know, but I don't like to call any CF character that hard. I don't think anyone in this game is that difficult. People like, I think most perceptions of character difficulty are just because they're weird and don't have that many players. So then the people who play them like to act like they're like just insane at the game.
I would also say a part of characters being overblown is people looking at the highest end of the character rather than just what it takes to be decent enough with the character.
Yeah, I think
I feel Naoto is the biggest victim of that.
To be honest, I don't even think Naoto is that hard at the highest level, but that's another conversation. Like, it's... Oh, wait! That's GOAT! That was Aura.
What the fuck?
There were, like...
Ooh, I just saw it!
Yeah, that was crazy Aura. I mean, in reality, there wasn't that much he could have done there except Yuki Kaze, but I still wasn't expecting it. But yeah, I think most CF character difficulty is super overblown, and most CF characters are designed pretty intentionally to have like a pretty simple linear game plan they can run if you want to, that you can build off of. Not every character can do that. Like, Bang really struggles to do that. Arakune really struggles to do that. But Valk really struggles to do that. But like, Carl is my favorite example of that. Like, you do not need to understand Carl at like a high level to just pick up that character and get work done. Like, just bring the doll to you, do the same like 2 B&Bs, and then 50-50 them with 2D, and like, you're fine. Like, yeah, you're not playing optimally, but you can still be the better player and win. The 2B anti... 2B... Dude! 5C sucks! Oh, he's dead! He's dead! He's dead! Oh my god. Abagranoff, I'm so sorry. You don't deserve some of these losses. You don't deserve that, man. That was just sad. Actual tragedy in motion.
Pain.
Arakune 5C might be dog shit. It's 2-1, yeah. I'm not tabbing out to update the set counter because I'm worried that that might fuck up the connection. And I just want to play it safe. I'd say the set isn't going on for much longer, but I honestly don't think an Arakune reset is impossible here if he gets a few good rounds. I do think, oh, I was about to say, I think a Magranov could do with some better setups out of Curse, but again, that's a lot of work to learn. This character really makes you do your homework, man. But like, if you watch a really goated Arakune, and by really goated I mean like basically only Reseda does it at like super optimally, but Reseda's, oh, I need to drink water so bad, is able, even post-curse, able to create scary Oki situations by like knowing when to time the end to his combos. He even is able to actually recurse, even though recurse is a little specific. Great IB from a Magranov there, I think, or just a great match in general, I don't know. And I also do want to compliment Jade on some of these high damage routes here, because they do feel a little robbery and a little cheap, and if I was a Magranov here, I would feel pretty bad. But that is just sort of like the Hakumen style. Like, he's building these passive resources from Arakune running away. This damage is not just coming out of nowhere because he got a random hit. It's coming from, it's been built up for the entire round. And like the extra passivity it takes to build up those resources is really helping Jade here. Oh, I don't even know if he did that properly, but it was still sick. Early burst is scary. Ooh. He's doing a lot of 3C in Magranov. I don't know if he's trying to beat 4C, but I assume that's what he's trying to do. I don't feel like I've seen that much 4C though. That's a good example of Jade ignoring some Oki. And then, yeah, there's a post-curse Oki setup, which is super scary, but he didn't have a conversion out of it. And then he's dead in the next hit. Oh, not that hit though. He gets the resources here at least. Alright, a 5C finally worked. We might be back. All it took was him being at like the top of the screen. Also, thank God there hasn't been a DC yet. They're 2-2 right now. So a Magranov is 1 game away from a reset. Again, I think it's pretty reasonable that could happen, but Jade has been kind of cooking like a little bit. I don't know. These are very close games. The set is pretty thorough. I wonder what the good round start is here for Hakumen. He's doing jump back JA, but I feel like, because I'm saying like don't chase Arakune that hard, but also like Arakune is always going to back off round start, except for the random times he does 3C because he feels like being an epic troll. And when you jump back, you're not putting yourself in that mid-range that Hakumen really wants. Like, if both characters jump back, Hakumen's going to be put into a situation that is not super good for him. He's going to be out of JC range, and that's where Arakune wants Hakumen to be. So I think maybe like a neutral jump, maybe? Or just maybe even jump forward barrier, and if things don't look like they're going your way, air dash back, or double jump. I would have delayed that RC to be a little cheeky bastard, but yeah, we have to tech those. Maybe he was trying to react, I don't know. If he was trying to react, that's baller, I respect you. And then JCC. I'm surprised he's going for more throws on Oki, because I do really feel like you could probably cheese the fuck out of a Magranov by just going for throw all the time. Because he's not been teching them at all. And I mean, that's hard, but is this death?
Yeah.
Oh, that's death. That's death.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah. You might have had to see that one coming, But we were able to finish the set without a DC, thank fucking God. Oh my God. Anyway, congratulations, Jade. I'll leave the lobby now. Why would you do that to me? Fire. I'm gonna keep the stream up for a second because I do kind of want to talk for a moment on what I want to do for future octopaloozas. And I'll put up the Texas CF bracket. I'm getting an ad, but when that ad's over, I'll put up the Texas CF bracket. I mean, it's not that much. I mostly just kind of want to talk. Mostly the stuff I was talking about before. Is this it? Is this it? This is it. But the main things are, I need to focus on getting more entrants. And I need to shill in, I need to think more about advertising, man. Because the beginners do exist, I just need to reach them. And I really want to reiterate that. Good fucking Killer Kitty, goddamn. I'm just thinking, because I don't know how should I be shilling more in NOL? And how should I, maybe, I don't know, ideally Training Mode Network will just get me more entrants, but at the same time, it's not like this bracket was like undoably low. Also, Mac and Chess, you still have Thug Grand Finals. I completely forgot. Sorry, I just wanted to talk for a second, and so I'm putting this on as like white noise. I forgot, we need to do Thug Grand Finals. Alright, wait. This is Jet A versus Mac and Chess. If you win this set, you'll get $2 instead of $1. Actually, no, you'll get $1.50. I'm not that rich. No. Alright, I'll make the room. If it crashes, you also just get the $1. I'll make the Matcherino soon. Thug. I love Thug Grands. I love Thug Grands so much. Actually, am I on Match Spectate? Probably.
Yeah, I think you are.
But yeah. And I also need to start considering if I let, thugs. This is confirmation if Carl gets banned, even by the greatest beginner intermediate player of our generation, Jade. I'm gonna not take this too seriously. This guy doesn't care about 50 cents. I mean, I get it.
This would be a. I mean, this would be a pretty funny gimmick for the season of just all of them just end with this.
Maybe. Mac and Chess apparently has a bit of a Carl, which is like, fuck. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it'll be really funny either way. But I think I will let old octopaloozas back. I'll make like a second roll for season 2. I thought Carl was banned. This is Thugs. This is Thugs. This is the decider if Carl stays banned forever. What is probably never. And that was the other talking point. I need to decide if I'm going to do a second game. I think I'm pretty set. Ban is banned, but I'll let you say that anyway. I think I'm pretty set on bi-weekly CF. It's just I don't know if I'll fill what I'll fill with. I'm thinking of Easlaugh too. Excuse me. But I do need to play that game more and get in contact with Easlaugh players. if anyone's interested in picking up E's Laugh, I'll drop you the link. I'm shocked that 3C worked. But yeah, I want to get Octopalooza back in Steam, and I think I can. I'm a little sad that we couldn't get more people to come out, but honestly, if Cinnabon fucking checked in, then it wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah, I think I've seen her do that like twice. It's always sad.
I did, dude. I don't know. There's no way to get people who don't check in to check in, because 9 times out of 10 they're napping. And like, what can you do about that? The guy in E's lab with the big axe does have Captain Falcon Mini. That's true. This guy forgot to kill. What the fuck? What is going on? He's also light cheat. He's like a light cheat brawler. It's weird. But he has like stance switching, and he can like flip the axe like how light cheat does for Oki. It's cool.
So, let me go to the fucking wiki page, because I remember I have a funny relationship with Slav because of one specific character.
Ooh.
Where is
The
it?
fat girl.
Oh yeah, Tina. So the funny thing with this, right? I remember seeing this character design a long ass time ago, and it's like, that's kind of neat. And then I remember like trying to like find it again, and I for the life of me could not find her because I did not remember what game she was from.
Uh-huh. Fire. Is that the end of the story?
Yeah, it's about it. Like I remember just like
Okay.
going fucking crazy, just like, wait, it's like, wait, who the fuck was that again?
Damn, you wanted that fat girl. That's crazy.
Not that way.
No, it was.
It really wasn't.
It was. Tina herself is a really cool character, though. I don't know if there's any
I heard the prejudice.
in. Tina herself is really cool.
The fucking way you said. I mean, yeah, I do think the fucking like mechanic is neat.
I mean, the kilogram gauge.
The kilogram gauge. But as for who I'd actually, I mean, I might play Tina just because the fucking like connection of like spending like a solid like 5 hours trying to fucking find the game.
I mean, I don't know. I think that game, there's someone for everyone. They have a lot of the basic fighting game archetypes filled. And I think I don't have any big issues with any of the roster. Like, not something I would be like, oh, the guy who likes Shotos would hate Siska because she's got fucking, like, no. I think the roster is the best part of that game. I definitely have issues with E-Slap though, and that's a lot of why, that's the main reason why I'm kind of reluctant to run the bracket, even though, like, okay, one, there aren't that many people I think are that interested in the game. So it would be a lot of just people who play Octopalooza for CF coming back, or coming around. And then the other option, and then the other issue is that I think Steve's Lab is like, I like the game a lot and I want to support it and it's really fun to practice. But in the actual gameplay, I have a lot of like pretty notable issues with the game. I don't like the guard bar. I don't. It'll be first and 3, whatever. I don't like the guard bar. I don't like Fatal Shift DP. I don't like the parry. Like, and a lot of the characters have at least 1 or 2 things that I think are just kind of cringe guess moments. And in general, a lot of the offense in that game feels a little checkmatey. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the thing that, I'll be honest, that's like my main problem with a lot of set play and fighting games, right? I feel like a lot of it just kind of, I feel like too much of it just kind of boils down to don't let your opponent do anything at all.
I mean,
And I kind of wish it was more like option based, kind of just like more on like what you want to cover, rather than just like, oh, just objectively you have to do this to make sure that there's literally no possible option they can do to escape.
I mean, I think that's how most set play is, I'll be honest, in most fighting games, with some exceptions. I think when people talk about simply being uninteractive, a lot of the time, they're just getting gapped. But, I mean, there are, like, if you play, like, plus R, there are definitely setups that are just, like, fuck you, die. And in CF, like, if you fight Aracune or Coco, those setups are just fuck you, die. Like, I don't know. My issue with E's laugh set play is that it feels like it's hard to it feels very easy to set up just guess situations, and even if you guess wrong, the turns are just so insane. But I'm not like good at the game though, so I don't really want to come to the assessment of how it's played at a high level when I myself don't really know how it works. Anyway, Jedi won Thug Grand Finals. Carl's fine. He beat the banned character. This character isn't even real.
Yeah.
This character's not even real.
He summons a fence. Okay, I might have to play Cecil.
Cecil? If you can get behind his movement, Cecil's really cool, but he's like very funky. Anyway, Jedi beat the banned character. What the fuck? I'll work on making the top 8 graphic right now. And then the single dollar and like 50 cents you'll be getting from Matcherino and MS Paint rendition will probably come in the next few days. I can get the dollar faster if you need it, but I really doubt you do. So, yeah. I'm gonna put Mac and Chess on the top 8 graphic in the 8th slot, by the way. Just to fill out the top 8 graphic. Let's go. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you needed an Arizona iced tea that bad. Fuck.
That was a rent-bearing $1.50.
It's $1.50 now, dude. He needs the $1 for Arizona iced tea and 50 cents for rent. Anyway, that's gonna be it from me. Top 8 coming soon. Thank you for coming out by. Bye-bye.